folks all right down there?
Yeah, I'm okay if we're all right. But are you all right?
Oh, I'm fine. You mind if I use your phone?
Sure, if you can find it.
Thanks a lot.
Another disaster falls into the life of Robin Williams in the film of John Irving's novel, The World According to Garp, one of 4 new movies we'll be reviewing this week on Sneak Previews. Across the aisle from me, Roger Ebert, film critic of the Chicago Sun-Times.
And this is Gene Siskel, film critic of the Chicago Tribune. Let's look now at another film, The World According to Garp, a movie based on John Irving's best-selling novel in which the hero was a genial, likable, simple, and very confused wanderer through many of the worlds of women. Garp is born after his father is dead, and he's raised by an eccentric mother who has her doubts about whether or not men are really necessary. Men other than Garp, of course. She dotes on him. Robin Williams stars as Garp, and he's a good choice for this role. He's open-faced, sincere, sweet, and perhaps just a shade too trusting for his own good. That makes him attractive to women, as in this scene at the boarding school where his mother is the resident nurse.
How'd you do? Hello again. Hope I'm not disturbing you running up and down here.
Nope.
It's distracting, isn't it?
Not to me, it's not.
What do you weigh? About 112 or so?
113.
Oh, pleased to meet you. 158 on the way to 147. Sorry about that. My name is T.S. Garp.
What's TS stand for?
Terribly sexy. I used to be terribly shy, but I changed.
I'm Helen Holmes.
Oh, home sweet home. Our new wrestling coach is named Home. Boy, what a hard ass. We call him Home Sweat Home.
He's my father. I'm his daughter. We're the home team.
Oh. Take care.
That was Mary Beth Hurt as Garp's future wife, and as Garp's adventures continue on into manhood, his destiny always seems to be linked up with the fates of various strange women and their strange causes, as in this scene, where Garp and his mother walk down a street and Garp rather uncomfortably tries to explain some of the shadier aspects of modern life.
We're also out of silk. Is that the latest fashion?
No, Mom, that's the oldest profession.
Horse?
Oh, yes.
How do you know?
Oh, just a writer's instinct.
I want to talk with one of them.
Mom, come on.
No, I want to ask her about
Mom.
something.
About what?
I want to ask her about lust.
Mom. Mom.
Do you feel anything? Do you get any physical enjoyment from it?
Not when I'm working. Oh, sometimes.
Why do you think men like you?
Mom, we really got to go.
Well, do you like her?
She's very nice, Mom.
What is it about her that you want? I don't mean just her sex parts. I mean, is there something else that's satisfying?
Well, what's a combination?
How do you feel to be wanted in that way? Does it degrade you to have my son want you in that way, or do you think it only degrades him?
I don't know.
Do you want her? Do you want her like you want Helen? Is it the same kind of want? You really want to have sex with her? Well, do you?
Yes. Of course I do.
All right.
Hey, look. It's all right with me if your mother wants to buy me for you, but she can't come along with us.
Oh, no, Judith,
no,
no, you don't.
Absolutely
Oh.
not. I will not have her watching us. I am still a Catholic, believe it or not. You want anything funny like that, you can
I
just go
don't
over to
intend to
Evie.
watch. I've heard quite enough. Thank you so much for your time. You do what you want to do, or what you have to do, I guess. Here.
Oh,
Don't
Mom.
give me money here.
Why not?
Because it's illegal, Mom.
Why?
Because it is.
That was Swoosie Kurtz as the hooker, and Garp's mother is played by Glenn Close. She becomes a famous feminist author and sort of a secular saint and eccentric. Garp marries, he begins a family, and he endures a series of accidents and adventures in this film. The World According to Garp is a curious experience, though, for the viewer, or at least it was for me, because while all of these events are wonderfully well acted, and most of them were pretty interesting at the time, when the movie was over, I didn't have the slightest clue as to what Garp thought about his life or what the movie wanted me to think about it either. I liked the movie, but I didn't know where to go with it. As an experience, sitting there in the theater, at each moment I thought, this is nice, and at the end I thought, is that all there is?
Well, let me give it a try, because I love this movie. It grew on me. It absolutely grew on me. You know, I think one of the keys is the film opens with some marvelous credits of a baby, a little baby smiling and being lifted in front of the camera, and it closes with those same credits. And I think that very much that this film, by George Roy Hill, the director at least, is about the arc of a whole life. We have been talking on this show about characters who are restrained and nervous and shy and not aggressive. Garp is full of characters, as the mother was in that scene, of people who are living life about as flat out as you can get. And I think that this film celebrates the joy of being alive, conquering disaster, as Garp has thrown every disaster in his life, and he is resilient. I think this is a movie celebrating what human beings can do, and I got that as gradually through the film.
I think that you have provided for me right now what I wish the movie had provided for me. I think you've either put it in or found it there, and I wasn't able to find it. I think that a lot of the eccentric behavior in this film, which is indeed filled with life, is simply sound and motion. It is simply people behaving in this way so that we look at their behavior. Now, this is funny because I'm recommending the movie. I liked it, but I just didn't find, after it was all over, that it added up to anything.
Well, sometimes you find the hook and sometimes you don't. I think that this film is one that grows on people. It is unlike any picture I've seen, certainly an American movie, and I want to put a plug in for George Roy Hill. I think he's a terrific director. He also handles novels very well. Slaughterhouse-Five was another one, and this one, Garp, is terrific too. And finally, we both like George Roy Hill's film of John Irving's novel, The World According to Garp, with Robin Williams, describing the full arc of a crazy life. 2 yes votes for Garp on film, a fine adaptation.